You can't shutter Crimson and the Port Charles Press.
No, in point of fact, I can. You see, both publications are subsidiaries of my company. Failing subsidiaries, I might add. Perhaps thanks to your on-again, off-again stewardship over the last 2 years?
I was ill.
Tell to HR. At your exit interview, after you packed up your stuff and before vacating the premises.
You're just in time, Brooke. Dallas has his findings ready right now.
So is Franco going to be able to save Danny?
Come on, just be straight with me.
I'm sorry. Franco isn't an option for Danny.
No, that's just a rumor. Oh, please, just don't take action yet.
You're still here?
Let me call you right back.
Why is my briefcase in the box that's supposed to be for your things?
This is my office. We can find you another place to work around town, but you're not using this one.
Do I need to call security?
Oh, please do, Mr. Wells. You may own Crimson and what's left of the Port Charles Press, but I co-own this building, which means security works for me. So if you want to throw your weight around, you can do it outside.
Look, I appreciate the commitment to your job here.
I have a greater commitment to the men and women that I employ at Crimson, and all of those hundreds of people are going to lose their jobs if you take away these publications. Do you understand that?
And my investors stand to lose millions if I don't. Put yourself in my shoes.
No, thank you. I'm fine where I am, and I'm not going anywhere.
I don't understand. Franco's not an option as a donor for Danny?
There are still things we can do, Sam.
No, but Franco was a match. He was a perfect match. If we put Franco's marrow into Danny, he's going to get better,
No,
right?
Sam. No, he would most likely get worse.
Why? Because of Franco's test results?
The data indicates there are incipient cells in Franco. Cells themselves may or may not be cancerous, but either way it rules Franco out as a donor. Putting his bone marrow into Danny is just way too dangerous. We have to find another way.
Honey.
Your behavior just stopped being cute.
I'm not trying to be cute, Derek.
Mr. Wells.
You told me already I could call you Derek.
No, that was around the time you assured me you could return the press to solvency, and such has not been the case.
We had an agreement.
I said saving your publications required content that bumps your paper circulation.
You also said I had to the end of the week to deliver, so you can give me what I'm owed.
Or
I'm going to introduce you to someone who knows a little something about collecting debts.
Kiki.
All right, Franco's out. What do we do now?
Now I keep Danny stable, and you surround him with love. Meanwhile, the search for a bone marrow donor resumes. This is Danny's best chance at beating this.
But where are we going to find another donor? We've already tested everyone in the family that we know of.
We have to expand the parameters of our search.
I've given that some thought. You and I can brainstorm.
In the meantime, I will double-check the samples given by the other family members, make sure the lab didn't make a mistake, and overlook an alternate match.
What are the odds?
Not good. But I'm not going to leave Danny's life to chance, and I know you won't either.
Can I assume this fearsome debt collector is your erstwhile boyfriend, Michael Sonny Corinthos Jr.?
There's nothing erstwhile about Sonny and I. We are together. And how interesting. You're almost abreast of my personal life.
Yes, well, your respective reputations precede you. Mr. Corinthos is alleged to be an extremely powerful crime figure.
That's right. Alleged.
And yet, here you are invoking him as a threat.
No, I don't call on Sonny to fix my problems. When I'm in a bind, I look within myself and call upon the aspect that doesn't suffer fools.
Sounds formidable.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
That aspect you're referring to, is her name Kate? Say I give you the time you're asking for.
The time you promised me.
Okay. What would that accomplish? You've already told me there's no story at ELQ.
Wrong. There is a story at EOQ.
You just said there wasn't.
I lied. There's a story, all right. And it's a whopper.
First there was breaking news at ELQ, then there wasn't, now there is again.
Something went on at that boat.
Certainly did. Tracy Quartermain was made a fool.
Something else. It's going to blow the roof off ELQ.
You know, I can see why you lasted as long as you did at Fashion Publishing. You have a gift for making something insignificant like a hemline or a ruffle sound earth-shattering, but I know a bluff when I see one.
Not a bluff, Derek.
Prove it. The something that could blow the roof off of ELQ is what exactly?
I cannot divulge.
Like I said, bluff.
No, it's real.
Do you have any proof of these allegations?
Morgan, why are you making me pull this out of you? If Kiki didn't tell you that Franco's not her father, who did?
A reliable source.
Do not tell me it was Franco. Was it that freak who's pulling stunts on everybody? Because that's the opposite of reliable.
No, Dad, Franco doesn't even know. Okay? I found out from Ava, Kiki's mom.
You know where I can get it?
Fine. Get it and run the story.
Ah, no, that's not that simple, see.
Well, it is from where I'm standing.
Look, I want to run the story, Derek. But I learned it via a confidence that I promised I would not break.
It's up to you. Crimson and the Port Charles Press goes the way of the rest of the print media, unless you're willing to break your promise.
You're going to find a new strategy for a donor for Danny. In the meantime, I'm going to get you some coffee.
No, I don't want any.
Honey, you've got to eat something.
I'm
at
not
least.
hungry, Mom.
Starving yourself is not going to...
Yeah, well, nothing I'm doing is helping, obviously.
Well, that's just not true.
My son has been through one trauma after another since he's gotten back, and I was supposed to keep him safe and healthy, and he just keeps getting sicker and sicker.
You have done everything that you can
Everything.
do to
What
help
I've
your son.
done, nothing is working. I am failing
That
my
is not
son.
true. You want to blame a failed parent? Blame me. I'm the one who failed, all right? When your grandfather took you away, I should have fought harder.
No,
to
don't
keep
say that. You were
My
only
point,
16.
My point is that you are a wonderful mother. And you have never stopped fighting for your son. And the whole town thought he was dead. You never gave up, which is why I'm not going to let you give up right now. You want to take a moment to feel hopeless? Take it. But that's all you get, all right? Because after that moment, we get back to the business of trying to save your little boy's life. Because I'll be damned if I let anything happen to him again.
Me too.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Now listen to me.
Yeah.
Just because we didn't find a donor match in the family or the National Registry does not mean one doesn't exist.
Yeah, but it's kind of like looking for a needle in a haystack.
It's the only option we have.
Not if you tell me who my father is.
I know your father is a potential donor.
Hey.
I don't
No,
know.
no, 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 no.
I don't know where
You
it
just
is.
said yourself that there is a marrow match out there
Which
somewhere.
is why I'm not going to stop looking.
Okay, so you are going to help me look for my father.
Do you have any idea how I start?
Okay, I don't know. I mean, all we have to go on is Molly's seance. Are you sure you don't know anyone that begins with the letter J? Oh, it sounds ridiculous. I know it sounds ridiculous. I'm grasping at straws here.
Well, I'm willing to humor the spirits. In the meantime, I'm gonna hire a private investigator to start the search. And while we're doing that, we gotta focus on Ray's suggestion.
Okay, so that means we use online registries.
We get the word out. We start a donor drive everywhere in Port Charles,
And-
upstate, and beyond.
Okay, and hopefully we'll find a lead.
Not hopefully, we will. We'll do it. There is a donor out there for Danny. Somewhere.
So listen, I'm not sure I can do what you want.
Makes no difference to me. If you don't have the stomach to run this explosive story, whatever it may be, you better have the stomach to hand out pink slips.
Oh, no, no. You are going to be the one firing people, so you and your representatives will be handing out those pink slips.
Semantics.
Words are all I have. Mr. Wells, I work in publishing, and in this case, it makes a very big difference. Because you are the one making unreasonable demands.
Well, it's not unreasonable to expect an investment to turn a profit. So, it's your story. Print it or not. You have until the paper goes to press tomorrow. I wouldn't dawdle. Hey, it's me. I think you should come by the office. No, I got rid of her. There'll be no interruptions. I think it's time we spoke in person. That was fast.
I'm sorry for losing it like that. It's not gonna happen again.
No apology needed. Now, we're gonna get down to the business of finding Danny's donor, whoever it is. We might as well start by calling up names in the phone book.
Oh, we could start with the letter J.
Hello, Ava.